We're on the air. It's another Flashback Friday with Captain Dave and the Internet Radio Man. Music, stories, life, it all begins right now.
and so sweet. But now it's nothing without you, baby. My whole world is incomplete. 'Cause, honey, I can't see you no more. That was all that you said, baby. But you just might as well have placed the gun to my head. Baby, why did you do it? My whole world ended the moment you left me. Yeah, yes, you did, honey. My whole world ended the moment you left me and trouble down to the ground, baby. Did you ever mean those sweet things? Oh, that you used to say. Did you mean them, baby? Oh, the house with the lovely garden and a little baby someday. Ah, tell me, baby, where did I go wrong, honey? Whatever changed your mind, baby? I've asked myself this question over a million times. Baby, baby, my baby, my whole world ended the moment you left me. Yeah, yes it did, baby, baby. My whole world ended the moment you left me and trouble down to the ground, baby, baby, baby. Now my body is numb. I feel so senseless to the touch. My life is so wasted without you. I guess I love too much. Ah, baby, how can I face tomorrow when yesterday is all I see? I just don't wanna face tomorrow, honey. You're not sharing it with me, baby, baby. Tell me why my whole world ended the moment you left me. Oh, yes it did, baby, baby. My whole world ended the moment.
Yes, it's another Flashback Friday, the request edition. We must have a few. It'll all make sense shortly. This Friday in June is rolling. Try to keep up, will you? Now, here's Harry.
Yeah, baby. Here we are, back again. Happy as we can be. The 18th of September. I'm looking over the system here, and we had a CMIT guy come up, and I couldn't find my little screen to turn on my baby new tape that I had, so I'll have to find that tomorrow. So we're just going to have to run it on our regular thing, and Terry says it's faster and better than it used to be as far as the download. But so we're not going to screw around because the show must go on. It's time for us to start playing. It's time for us to have some music. So we had a great response last week from, in fact, the last couple of weeks. And the biggest show, the most response we got was the 80 mile an hour. Got hundreds. That was great. And last week with our pal, sound engineer extraordinaire, Howard Steele, when he bookended number 1 and number 10, 1977, June 16th, Billboard. Can't get much more quality than that. And so we were very pleased with that, with Howie. Honored to have him on. He's a great guy. He's very humble. And we're just, we're pleased to be able to enjoy everything with Howard just the way that he enjoys everything, because he loved playing rock and roll music. It's got a lot of good stuff today, a lot of good shows. Got another request. So I named this show Requests, something like that. It was working title. I left it on because for the third or fourth week in a row, we have a request. It's the lovely and talented Madison, the boss, the head of the front of PT3, Matt Gloyd's Emporium, where I work out, and just finished coming from a workout, matter of fact. And she was complaining and talking to me about how difficult it would be to eat eggs. Her dad was bored during this flu, and he bought a bunch of chickens, and now all of a sudden the chickens are hatching, and she's kind of fearful of the eggs. She said when she was a little girl, she grew up and the store chicken was the chicken you could eat, but the chicken you ran around, that was a different kind of a chicken. So she's going to have see how that goes and lay it out, but I'm sure she'll come through like a real champion. Got a great little deuces today. And so Madison will have you on, and you will be proud. What do we got for sticky? We got Joni Mitchell. We got a little bit still hung over from the Laurel Canyon. I saw and recommended to go out to Epic, E-P-I-C, 2-part series. That's even better than the other ones I saw at Laurel Canyon. So we got Joni on here. She struck me with her beautiful voice. She's going to be our sticky of the day. So I think I want to get down. Phoenix's weather is great right now. Gracie, you're happy to be on, aren't you? Come on, you are, boy. Yes, and guess what? Guess who's back? Alexa, how are you today?
I'm really good. Oops, I meant to say I'm really good. Guess I've been saying too many tongue twisters.
Well, we don't want you to have any tongue twisters. What type of music you want to listen to today? Any particular music, Alexa, you want to hear? Alexa, any songs you want to play?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. We're happy to have you back. And we know one thing, you know how to say rock and roll in Italian. We don't want to wear that out, but we're going to talk to you a little bit. She's back in gear. The guys got her back up. So let's start the show the way we always do, with the pride and the joy of the Be Kind people as we get closer and closer to the foursome. And in the Be Kind people, we start off with their pledge, and Dave warms us up with that loving, caring music that I know he knows how to do. All right, Dave, that would be great if you'd crank that up for us. Thank you. And we will read the Be Kind people pledge and then crack right into a foursome. All right? But before we actually do, I tend to forget myself. Off Sgt. Pepper's Within You, Without You, we let that off. Dave decided to start the show with that. And then David Ruffin, coming out of the R&B Soul, the ultimate collection, David Ruffin. My whole world ended the moment you left me. Well, it didn't end, Alexa, when you left. I'm still back in gear, but happy to have you. All right, the Be Kind People Pledge. I will be encouraging, be supportive, be positive, be helpful, be honest, be considerate. It's pretty hard to be considerate when you're third and the eighth, but some people can do it. Be thankful. Boy, oh boy, whether you're the third through the eighth grade or R or anything else, just be thankful for the things you have, starting with your health. You've got a good dose of that. Be responsible, be respectful, and above all, Harry's favorite, of course, be a friend. All right, Dave, well, I think we're just going to go bang out for right this very second. Let's start rock and roll. If I remember this show, it's got a lot of energy. So let's do it, baby.
Mr. Jim, I can see the shape you're in. Finger on your eyebrow and left hand on your hip. Thinking that you're such a lady killer. Think you're so slick. Well, alright. Brother Johnny, he caught a plane and he got on it. Now he's a razor in the wind, and he's got a pistol in his pocket. They say the man is crazy on the coast. Lord, there ain't no doubt about it. Well, alright. Sister Sue, tell me, baby, what are we gonna do? And she said, take 2 candles and then you burn them out. Make a paper boat, light it and send it out. Send it out now.
Rosita, ¿a dónde vas con mi carro, Rosita? Usted sabe que te quiero, pero usted me quita todo. Ya me robaste mi televisión y mi radio. Ahora quiere llevar mi carro. No me haga así, Rosita. Ven aquí. Usted qué salado, Rosita. Oh.
Stand so. Hey Johnny, they're looking for you, man.
You've joined us on another Flashback Friday on Radio Wilder. An Arizona listener, Madison, called us to ask for Eagles' Life in the Fast Lane. And Madison, we just wanted to let you know that's coming up right here on Radio Wilder. You can get a request in too. Just call Harry's hotline in the U.S. 602-935-4989.
Oh, cherry, oh, baby. You know I in need of thee. If you don't believe it, too, what have you left me to do? It's so long I've been waiting for you to come right in. Now that we are together, just make my joy run over. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, cherry, oh, baby. You know I'm in love with you. You don't believe I know. So why don't you try me? I'm never gonna let you down. Never make you wear no frown. You say you love me madly. Then why do you treat me badly? Oh, yo, 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 yo. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, cherry, oh, baby. You see, I'm in love with you. You don't believe I know. Then why don't you try me? I'm never gonna let you down, no. Never make you wear no frown. You say you love me madly. Then why do you treat me badly? Oh, yo, 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 yo.
Say I'm acting in So what's wrong with me?
Jeff Beck, banging. He's all shook up. Beckola, 1969. One of the great guitar players. Ty likes him better than anybody right now today. Cherry, oh cherry. The Rolling Stones, off that mighty Black and Blue album. Isn't that nice? And Prima Donnas, 2018, for the number 4, Real. And then Mink DeVille, we had several requests from him stuff. 77, does he not sound like Lou Reed at Underground Garage doing Spanish Stroll? So before we stroll into the rock and roll trivia, we are going to take a brief moment for a sponsor break.
The future of travel protection is here from SaferForYouTravel.com with their on-the-go app where safety and savings go hand in hand, giving you the peace of mind you need when you travel. Worry-free Wanderlust awaits, featuring such benefits as travel and leisure discounts, mobile phone protection, 24/7 roadside assistance, ID Protect, $1,000 personal content protection plan, and for traveling and safety security, Safer For You Alert. For self-storage owners and operators, this can be a brand new revenue source with a residual income opportunity after your tenants leave. Best of all, we do all the work. We sell it, service it, and mail the check to you. Call today, 1-888-492-1875. That number again is 1-888-492-1875, or email at info@safer4youtravel.com to start your next trip with SaferForYouTravel.com.
All right. And on that note, Dave, I think it's time. You've got the old cassette over there. Hit the cassette. Get us some rock and roll music on. We've been playing rock and roll music, but some rock and roll trivia music would be great. Okay? All right, I think you're ready. Cue it up. Hit it. Which band reached stardom with the release of their album Elf Hunk, and the arrival of the lead singer? This is pretty easy. Fergie. Is it Kool and the Gang, the Black Eyed Peas, or the Pussycat Dolls? We won't make you build it up too much, Dave, because this is kind of a giveaway, but stroll it, move it, run it, and it was obviously Fergie and the Black Eyed Peas. Okay, that was good. We did a good little quick 4 there. We got a lot of music tonight. And we got, let's peek over here. We got a decent little gift over here, and we're going to be doing the, what are we doing here? Inductees from 2000 when we get to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But in the meantime, let's get back to rock and roll and do rock and roll music. And I think we can bang out another 4 right now. So let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Tonight you're mine.
Treasure say. Well, I want you to listen when I hold you, baby. Am I grooving you? And when I pour my soul out to you, am I grooving you? When you want me, and you call me in the lonely night, do you feel it? Do you really believe everything's alright? When I tell you that I'll be there, girl, am I grooving you? When I bury my face in your hand, am I grooving you? Do you love me? Am I the only man in life for you? See, girl, I love you. I'll do anything that you tell me to. I wanna know, am I grooving you? 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 Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah.
Banging out a Flashback Friday on RadioWilderLive.com.
Enemy of my enemy, never been a friend to me. Keep my name from off your tree. Cut my blessings from the void, so the tapestry of noise. Chase my tail into the news. Behold my power. Nothing changes, nothing. You shake and cower. Nothing changes, nothing. Day by day, accept the choice of my own way. Apathy, garner sympathy, polishing the misery, stoke the sadness for the young. Jealousy and blatant greed, water's now the only sea, keeps the nascent being undone. Behold my power, nothing changes, nothing. You shake and cower, nothing changes, nothing. Day by day, accept the choice of my own way. Nothing changes, nothing. Nothing changes, nothing.
All Them Witches. Marlene told me their brand new album was out. I jumped all over it. Enemy of My Enemy, brand new, and it is really hard rock. Nothing as the ideal. All Them Witches. I'm hoping when we go down to Nashville, where they hang, if the people are allowed to go back out, understanding that the flu might be gone, then we would love to see them play. They're one of my favorites. Always like them. And then, Am I Grooving You? Ronnie Wood from the Stones, cranking that out. He wasn't the Stones then. It was a single. I got my own album to do. He called it Am I Grooving You? 1994. I can hear Mick doing a little backup with him. I believe that. Tinted Window. A couple of the All-Stars, I think Green Day and a couple of other people. They came out and they give nothing to me. And finding out who they are is nothing to me. But listening to them and playing them is everything to me. Will You Love Me Tomorrow? What a song to start the 60s. The Shirelles, one of the great top 100, 150, I don't know, I haven't looked it up. And, but, man, oh man, was that nice. That was, I just love that song. It's got some greatness. Well, let me think. I've got to be able to say something to Alexa, so maybe I'll take a quick sponsor break, come right back and see if I can ask her something. Okay? All right.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life. Talk to your doctor about creating a plan that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Medical Association, and the Ad Council.
Alexa, are you familiar with Hollywood?
Hollywood is a neighborhood in the central region of Los Angeles, California. Its name has come to be a shorthand reference for the U.S. film industry and the people associated with it. Many of its studios, such as Paramount Pictures, Warner Brothers, and Universal Pictures, were founded there, and Paramount still has its studios there. Hollywood was incorporated as a municipality in 1903. It was consolidated with the city of Los Angeles in 1910, and soon thereafter a prominent film industry emerged, eventually becoming the most recognizable in the world. By the way, here's a quick tip. I'm a great kitchen companion and promise to not make a mess. Just ask, what should I make for dinner?
Wow. I got more than I bargained for with Hollywood. Well, you know what? I'm going to ask you, what should I make for dinner tonight, Alexa? Alexa, what should I make for dinner tonight? I thought you said you'd tell me what I could make for dinner. Alexa, tell me what I could make for dinner tonight. All right, well, what else can I tell you? What's the best wood to build a log cabin with, Alexa? No, I rendered her silent. I better not. I better spend, like anything else, I better spend a little time with Alexa so I know what she can and cannot do. Well, that was a fine foursome right there for me. I liked it and I was very happy with it. So on that note, Dave, I think we take it into one of our old familiar country territories. And this came to me right out of Laurel Canyon, one of the songs that inspired me. And in the second, the one that Terry turned us on to, the two-part series on Epic. So we're going to run and have this in the Deuces Are Wilder, Desperado. And the Desperado, the great song by the Eagles. And what I found out on that show was Linda Ronstadt did it. And Desperado by the Eagles was not doing very much. But when Linda did it, it fired up the Eagles song. So, Dave, take us into the Deuces Are Wilder. We're going to do a little Desperado. How's that sound? Take us in, Dave.
Deuces Are Wilder is brought to you by ClaimsPros.com, using expertise and innovation to streamline claims management, saving time and money. It's time for Harry's Deuces Are Wilder on RadioWilder.com.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, oh, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, oh, freedom, well, that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. Better let somebody love you before it's too late.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you will hurt you somehow. Don't you try the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. The queen of hearts is always your best bet. Well, it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the things that you can't get. Desperado, you know you ain't getting younger. Your pain and your hunger are driving you home. And freedom, oh freedom, well that's just some people talking. Your prisoners walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and
wasn't it? Linda sparked a surge with made the Pump the Eagles song up and got it going. I mean, they credit her for doing it. And those people all hung out together, which was pretty great as far as they helped each other. They weren't fighting against each other. They wanted success for each other. It's really a great documentary. And that 7-year period, 67 to 74, I think, really put out lots and lots of music. Well, there are many choices that I can make here. Alexa, should I do rock and roll trivia or the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees? Alexa, what do you think of rock and roll?
Sorry, I don't know that.
All right. Wow, let's see. How do you make pancakes? Alexa, how do you make pancakes?
Okay, for pancakes, I recommend the fluffiest pancakes from Side Chef. 30 minutes to make. Serves 4. What would you like? Start recipe. Send it to your phone, or hear next recipe.
Nothing right now, thank you.
Okay, I recommend raspberry molten chocolate cupcakes from Kitchen Stories. 25 minutes to make. Serves 12. What would you like? Start recipe. Send it to your phone, or hear next recipe.
Stop. Wow. She's a wild woman, isn't she? Wild. Well, I'm Dave. You know what? Let's get the inductees out here tonight. We got lots of music to play. We got a sticky coming up. We got a beautiful request. All right, Dave. Now this is when we get some. You had some real good rock and roll music last week, Dave. So let's show the inductees the credit that they deserve in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Wow. I say that every week, don't I? Wow. Did you just say that? We lead it off with none other than Eric Clapton, Earth, Wind, and Fire, John Sebastian's Lovin' Spoonful, The Moon Glows. Oh, wait a second here. Hold on. I screwed up, folks. Absolutely screwed you up. That's okay. They did make the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I owe you the 2001, which I just happen to have right here. So, Dave, keep the music rolling. How about a group called Aerosmith in 2001? Solomon Burke, some of his R&B. The Flamingos. You've heard of Michael Jackson, haven't you? How about Queen? Boy, it's lucky I brought this out. How about Paul Simon, Steely Dan, and Richie Valens? It took Richie Valens that long to get in there? Well, I'm not arguing. He's in. James Burton, who was the guitar player, and I don't know if Ty played with him or not, but I believe he was the guitar player for Ricky Nelson or Elvis. I think Ricky Nelson. Johnny Johnson. I'm not sure. He's a sideman also. These are sidemen. I'm not sure what Johnny. And then Chris Blackwell's a non-performer. I don't know, so I'm a non-performer. Those make up the 2001 inductees of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All right, well, that's very excellent. So as we go forward here, I want to see what I want to give you. I think we can do, let's just crank out 4 nicely. Give me a chance to review everything here. And I'm looking at the end choir. Ooh, yeah. I slipped this in. It just came in the door. It's not my usual rotation. But since Marlene talks about this all the time, Hollywood collapses. No money, no movies, no jobs. All right then. Now you'll get to that a little bit later, but let's go right out here and give you a nice 4. Then we'll move into the sticky of the day, and then our request of the day from the lovely and talented Madison. All right, Dave, what is 10 minus 6? What is 12 minus 3 minus 5? Let's do it. 4, 3, 2, 1.
The man from the television crawling to the train. I wonder who's gonna stick it in this time. Everyone was looking for a little entertainment, so they probably put his hands up when they find out his name, and then they shut down the power all along the line. We got stuck in a tunnel with no light shining. Got that touch on all the girls who were too scared to call out. Nobody was saying anything at all.
station about 20 minutes later. The legendary hitchhiker says that he knows where it's at. Now he'd like to go to Spain or somewhere like that, with a two-tone Bible and his fun of cigarettes, his suntan lotion and his castanets. So I was waiting for the end of the world, waiting for the end of the world, waiting for the end of the world. Dear Lord, I sincerely hope you're coming, 'cause you really started something. And then the bride, the groom, the congregation, and the priest all got onto the train when we were 3 stations east, yeah. From a scandal in the national press, they have been trying to get married since they stole a wedding dress. You may see them drowning as you stroll on the beach, but don't roll out the lifeline till they're clean out of reach. Waiting for the end of the world, 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 yeah, waiting for the end of the world, waiting for the end of the world.
Well, I was drinking, I was fighting, I was running around like a fool. Didn't come home for days, I was stubborn as a mule. She gave me another maiden, you better clean up your head. I'm gonna love you and leave you, that's a natural thing. I was deaf, I was blind, I was just plain deaf. I just couldn't stop myself acting like a bug. I turned into a shadow of myself. When I looked into the mirror, I saw somebody else. Then she gave me love, tough love. She gave me love, tough love. She gave me love, tough love, tough love.
Little man, he walked up and down to find an eating place in the town. He looked that menu through and through to see what a dollar bill might do. One meatball, one meatball, one meatball. All he could get was this one meatball. Told the waiter so near at hand the simple dinner that he had planned. The guests were startled one and all to hear that waiter so loudly call, one meatball, one meatball, one meatball. This here dude, he wants a one meatball. Little man, he felt so ill at ease. He said, some bread, sir, if you please. The waiter hollered from way down the hall, you get no bread with your one meatball. One meatball, one meatball, one meatball. You get no bread with your one meatball. He felt so very bad. One meatball is all he had, and in his dreams he can still hear that call. You get no bread with your one meatball. One meatball, one meatball.
bread, you get nothing else, just one meatball. That's from Calvin Russell. Sounds from the Fourth World, 2004. One meatball sent to us from afar, up there from Colorado, from Mike LeBove, out of the LeBove Library. There's no disc, there's no radio play only. He sent that straight from his living room. Then Town Called Malice, the jam, the very best of jam, and it's been remastered, 1997. Tough, tough love, like that. The Law, name of the album, The Law, 002. And then Elvis, Waiting for the End of the World. My Aim Is True, that's the album. It's a really good album. Elvis Costello. All right, let's see. Here's what we're going to do, Dave. Now that we have work to do on these shows, they cause traffic jams. So I'm going to step back and let's take a short station break.
From SaferForYouTravel.com, the future of travel protection is here with their on-the-go app where safety and savings go hand in hand. This new app gives you the peace of mind you need when you travel. It's worry-free wanderlust that awaits you, featuring such benefits as travel and leisure discounts, mobile phone protection, 24/7 roadside assistance, ID Protect, a $1,000 personal content protection plan, and for traveling safety and security, Safer For You Alert. Now for the self-storage owners and operators, this can be a brand new revenue source with a residual income opportunity after your tenants leave. Best of all, we do all the work. We sell it, service it, and mail the check to you. Call today, 1-888-492-1875. That's 1-888-492-1875. Or email at info@safer4utravel.com to start your next trip with SaferForYouTravel.com.
Okay, that was good. Now, Dave, I've been looking at it ever since I read that title, get a couple of emails. I think it's about time. I think it's about that moment. Grayson, do you think it's time for the National Enquirer? Wow, you're kind of a little bored. Let me ask Alexa if she even knows what it is. Alexa, do you know what the National Enquirer is?
Here's something I found on Wikipedia. The National Enquirer is an American tabloid newspaper published by American Media Incorporated.
Wow. Eddie, Ernie, you're done. You're finished. All right, Dave, well, it's that moment. Hollywood's collapsed, but we haven't collapsed. So let's take it out to the organ of truth, the magazine of honor, integrity, justice, if you want to use justice, and just downright beautiful reading for me. It's long since passed the nation's newspapers for mostly straightforward stories, not slanted one way or another. Only the greatness that the National Enquirer can bring. Okay? Thank you.
It's time for a Wilder News Flash, brought to you by Harry's National Enquirer, spelled with an I, where inquiring minds and behinds want to know.
All right. Well, I read the cover once, but I'm going to have to read it again. And then, of course, we have the subs at the top. No money, no movies, no jobs. Hollywood collapses. It's got Morgan Freeman. He's worried. Emma Stone, her wedding is on hold. Some guy, I don't even know who he is. Scarlett Johansson's project is scrapped. George Clooney feeling the pain. And Charlize Theron is trapped in limbo. Now, the subs, that's what you get up at the top. If you'd like to have your own National Enquirer and save 50% off the cover, the cost of the cover cost, then you would dial 1-877 New York area code, just 212-1942. So the subs, Angie, humiliated. Brad and Jen's new romance goes public. All right. Let's take a little peek here. Open her up. What do we see? Let's see here. We're not going to read that to you. It's kind of, we do have some kiddies on here, so sometimes I hold off on some of the goodies. That's not too good. And they use the word very loosely, stars, as many of these people aren't compared to. We've been looking at a lot of the TCM, the old Turner Classics. They're actually, sometimes we say, damn, they can sing, they can dance, they can act. That's not the case over here. Angie, here we go. Love it. Double truck, as we like to call it in the industry. Chen looking good, moving her hair back. Brad handsome. Angie explodes as Brad and Jen reunite. Furious, he's with X during their custody fight. They got a lot of kids there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how many. But there's some happiness there, and it's nice. Brad guest starred in the Friends reunion. That's just awesome. Really nice. No, I take that back. It was just a Friends, a long time ago Friends. Leo's brother is on the lam. Adam skipped court date on theft charges. He looks rugged. He's on the road down to some place that's not good. And here we go. We volley back and forth. Where do we go? The World Court. On the left, Hollywood. And on the right, the British Kingdom. Harry and Meghan have... I didn't read this. Harry and Meghan ruin Meg Ryan's peace and quiet. The couple buys a home where Star gets away from it all. Duchess, Meghan, and Prince Harry have already put one neighbor's nose at a joint in Montecito, California. Sleepless in Seattle, Star, Meg Ryan fears she won't get any sleep. Meg, 58, bought a comfy little $5 million mansion in the same Tony, Santa Barbara neighborhood where Ellen and Portia own homes in order to get some peace and quiet. It would be just like the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who recently spent $15 million on a 9-bedroom, 7-acre estate. Oh, look at that. They're going to attract reporters and, oh, Meg. You got another Meg. You got a Megan. And good luck for you. Okay? It's good. Now, the two stars here that are battling to see who's the fittest is Hot Haley wants to body slam Jolton J-Lo. She intends to prove she's the fairest and fittest. Holly does. And then J-Lo's looking. They're fighting. They work out all day long. And they're going to one-up her rival. Let's see. J-Lo has had her own fitness clothing line at Kohl's since 2010. And Hallie, 54, took on the Hustler's Honey by launching her health and wellness app, Re-Spin, in April. Whew. I'm going to blow the doors off of that. Nice. And then we move along. That's a negative story for you folks. I don't want to give that to you. There's enough negativity that you don't need to see that. And we don't need to talk about all the tattoos that person has. Nothing wrong with having a good tattoo all over your body. That's another negative. Sorry. Now this one, I have to read it because of the thievery. A lawyer looted lottery winners out of not much, just $100 million. That is nice. A money-grubbing attorney in Long Island with alleged ties to organized crime swindled lottery jackpot winners out of more than $100 million in a kickback scheme with his sketchy pals. Jason J. Curlin, who dubbed himself the lottery lawyer. Wow, he looks like, ooh, wow, man. This does not look good for him. He looks like a con man, if you don't mind me saying so. Okay, well, we're going to move right along from him. He's got alleged ties to the mafia, so we don't want to get him mad at me and chasing me around. Shattered Priscilla, broken. She's broken. She flees Hollywood for Graceland. Good for you. That will be nice. That's a much better place, I think, for you to enjoy based on what the front of this magazine says. And more Hollywood news. Depp's new flick, another dud. His 7th straight dud. Yes. Wow. It doesn't look good. There's a scandal about Ellen DeGeneres. I can't go much into that. Now, we come to the second. Now, here's the way this one's going to lay out. We're going to give you the second most popular area, and then we have a bonus section. That's the collapse of Hollywood. So, let's see. Grapefruit proves to be a pest fighter. Spray on the citrus, a natural ingredient found in grapefruit, has been known to repel ticks and mosquitoes for pets and humans. Well, it's according to the CDC, so you can't really take everything the CDC says. Did you know that 40% of Americans who are obese, according to the disease, here again, it's them, well, what they're trying to say is they contract that with the Japanese who are 4% obese. I can't speak today. I guess I'm just rocking along, enjoying life beautifully. Eat fruits and veggies and zap anxiety. Eat your fruits and vegetables or risk suffering from anxiety. A new study, folks who consume less than 3 ounces of fruits and veggies had 24% more of having anxiety disorder. All right. Let's see. Cancer tests drop as the flu takes hold. Cancer, as all these people are getting tested for the flu, people are getting tested for cancer. So that could be negative. Well, let's see. This isn't a good one. That's enough. That's about a B- at the best. But bonus section, as I turn, Terry always enjoys the turning of this. Let's see here. Hollywood hits the skids. That's it. Here's the big one. Double truck. Faces look very desperate. Even Vin Diesel is in there. Mr. Cruz is in there. Wow, there's no jobs. There's no nothing. And the bad news lurks on the horizon, industry analysts predicted. Since you can't go to a movie, they say it'll be another 5 years to fully recover. By then, the entertainment landscape will be likely unrecognizable. Well, and that's it. I don't want to go in. It's not fun to just go go desperate about it. It's the National Enquirer. Grayson, it's time. It's that time, my boy. In your gift shop. You want to hand it out to everybody? You want to read it? You want me to ask Alexa? Or do you want to read it? No! All right. Well, I better not ask her that, I'm afraid, but she might send me down the road. She might have heard that meatball that Mike LeBove said and then try to tell me how to make one. Okay, this comes from one of our very reliable sources, Etsy, ETSY.com, and it's based on Joni Mitchell. It's a poster, 13-inch by 19-inch, just $9.95. It's a cool picture of her. If you like Joni and her beautiful singing, and maybe if you haven't remembered it or liked it, you're going to soon be listening to it in a minute. It's then her number one album, which I think I mentioned in here also, her top album, the one that they said is one of the greatest of all time, Blue, just simply Blue. Grayson thought it'd be good to reach out and just get this Pantone Blue, what's it called? It's a nice enamel pin, just $10. So for $20, you could have both these things in honor of Joni. All right, well, okay then. Here we go. We move right along, and we got a big section coming up. We're going to start off with Ladies of the Canyon, Joni Mitchell, and that would refer to the Ladies of Laurel Canyon. And Roberta Joni Mitchell, is a Canadian singer, songwriter, drawing from folk, pop, rock, jazz. Mitchell's songs, man, her voice is beautiful, often reflect social and environmental ideals as well as their feeling about romance, confusion, disillusionment, and joy. Her 1971 album, Blue, is often cited as one of the best albums of all time. It was rated the 30th best album in the top 500 by Rolling Stone. 2002, she was awarded a Lifetime Achievement at the Grammys. She was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We missed her. We got it, but I didn't have her at that time. And that was in 1997. Beautiful voice, Joni Mitchell. And when you see those documentaries, you'll see how she scored in the canyon. And then, right after that, we are going to, we're going to have our request of the day by Madison. And it's going to be a little tune by, again, kind of in the canyon. Now, this wasn't playing, Life in the Fast Lane. And we might as well read the other ones from the Rock and Roll Graffiti, radio play only, disc 22, Midnight Confessions, The Grassroot. And then I heard this, and I hadn't heard it in a long time, Ride My Seesaw by the Moody Blues. So I think you're going to enjoy those. So Dave, let's take us right into Stickies, and then after the Sticky, I'm sure Madison will say hello to the fans. Okay? Thanks.
Trina wears her one palm beads. She fills her drawing book with line, sewing lace on widow's wreaths and filigree agree. And her coats are second-hand wine, trimmed with antique luxury. She is a lady of the canyon. And he sits you down to eat. She always makes you welcome in. Cats and babies round her feet, and all are fat and none are thin. None are thin and all are fat. She may bake some brownies today, saying you are welcome back. She is another Kenyan lady. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Australia circus girl comes wrapped in songs and gypsy shawls. Songs like tiny hammers hurled at beveled mirrors in empty halls. Empty halls and beveled mirrors. Sailing seas and climbing canyons. Come out for a visit here to be a lady of the canyon. Do 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 do. Trina takes her paints and her threads, and she weaves a pattern all her own. Annie bakes her cakes and her breads, and she gathers flowers for her home. For her home she gathers flowers, and Australia, dear companion, colors up the sunshine hours, pouring music down the canyon. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Coloring the sunshine hours, they are the ladies of the canyon.
Hi, this is Madison, and I wanted to request a song, Life in the Fast Lane by the Eagles.
Well, are you ever in luck, Madison? Just happen to have that, and it's rolling for you now because you asked for it on RadioWilder.
He was a hard-headed man. He was brutally handsome, and she was terminally pretty. She held him up, and he held up for ransom in the heart of the cold, cold city. He had a nasty reputation as a cruel dude. They said he was ruthless, said he was cruel. They had one thing in common. They were good and bad. She sang faster, faster. The lights are turning red. Life in the fast lane surely make you lose your mind. Life in the fast lane. Are you with me so far? Eager for action, hot for the game, the calming attraction, the drop of a name. They knew all the right people, they took all the right pills, they threw outrageous parties, they paid heavily bills. There were lines on the mirror, lines on her face. She pretended not to notice, she was caught up in the biz. Out every evening, haven't seen a goddamn thing. He said, call the doctor, I think I'm gonna crash. Doctor say he's coming, but you gotta pay him cash. They went rushing down that freeway, mess around and got lost. They didn't care, they were just dying to get off. And it was life in the fast lane, sure to make you lose your mind. Life in the fast lane, life in the fast lane, everything, all the time. Life in the fast lane, life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane.
The sound of your footsteps telling me that you're near. Your soft, gentle motion, babe, brings out a need in me that no one can hear except in my midnight confession. When I tell all the world that I love you, in my midnight confession. When I say all the things that I want to, I love you. What a little gold ring you wear on your hand that makes me understand. There's another before me, you'll never be mine. I'm wasting my time. Staggering through the daytime, your image on my mind. Passing so close beside you, babe. Sometimes the feelings are so hard to hide, but in my midnight confession, when I tell all the world that I love you, in my midnight confession, when I say all the things that I want to, I love you. Yes, a little gold ring you wear on your hand that makes me understand. There's another before me, you'll never be mine. I'm wasting my time. In my midnight confession, when I'm telling the world that I love you. In my midnight confession, when I say all the things that I want to. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Love it. Midnight Confessions. Big hit in the 60s. And Madison's Tune, Eagles, off of Hotel California, Life in the Fast Lane, and then Joni with that beautiful voice, the title song to Ladies of the Canyon in 1970. Very nice. Okay. Well, you've been in the canyon long enough, Harry. So how about a little last rock and roll trivia of the show, Dave? You got one more little thing you can do? Remember what a spindle was called? Remember what that was, Dave? Put that on, would you? Okay. All right, here it is. Jeff Agin, president of Virgin Records, at one time said, "We, the music industry, are on a hunt for a savior, and it has come to us in the form of FM radio, Michael Jackson, MTV. Build it, stir it, make it move, brush it up. The answer is MTV." Well, that was a while ago to bring it all in, and I guess they've still got some stuff out there in MTV. Well, we enjoyed this show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Alexa, did you like our show today?
Sorry, I don't know that.
All right. Could you tell me anything? Do you know anything about aliens? Alexa, do you know anything about aliens?
Aliens is a 1986 action movie starring Sigourney Weaver, Michael Biehn, and Carrie Henn. Ellen Ripley is rescued by a deep salvage team after being in hypersleep for 57 years. The moon that the Nostromo visited has been colonized, but contact is lost. This time, colonial marines have impressive firepower, but will that be enough? Its runtime is 2 hours, 17 minutes. It has an IMDb rating of 8.3 out of 10 and is rated R.
Wow. Sometimes I open my big mouth and I get what I deserve. Well, thank you, everybody. We don't have anything planned for 139, but thank you for the responses the last 3 shows, especially that 80 mile an hour. Wow, we got hundreds and hundreds of pops on LinkedIn on that. Very much appreciate it. Keep the requests going. You can now get a shirt with a request. You just have to speed it up on the phone. I won't hurt you. I'm on Google, just a Google voice. "Hi, Mary, I'm in the cockpit awaiting your call, awaiting in any way that I can help you. Play your song, deliver a shirt, or maybe let you listen to Alexa." Something like that. Those of you who have asked, again, about our streaming 24 hours a day, it works like this. Fridays, when Baby Ruth publishes the show, that runs for at least 12 hours. So everybody gets one spin around. And you can easily then, when you go to RadioWilder, you can pick the show off at the very top link. And then when you're done, there's a link below that says streaming. You can just hit that and go right into a little, a little chute that takes you to 25 seconds of drumming. You hit the menu, you hit stream, and if you want to have us on your phone as an app, you can shoot the QR code with your phone. Otherwise, zoom up to the left. There's a little button to hit, and that will take you out to 24-hour-a-day streaming. Otherwise, we're always on RadioWilder, Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Breaker, I don't know, what else? Maytag, Sombrero-land, Sombrero.com, or any number of other places. But we do really appreciate you coming out. It's been great. Every week, you keep giving us a little bit more. Please send me the requests. I really enjoy playing them. And send me a soundbite. Say you had a delicious hoagie someplace, or a nice cheesesteak someplace. I think it'd be great. But we all feel great about having you on board, and think of what we're so privileged to have. Like last week, one of the members of our team, the sound engineer extraordinaire, winner of 12 gold records. Think of that for a minute. 4 platinum, and as we played last week, in 1977, you had the #1 song in the country and the #10. Hats off to you, Howard. Let's see, who else do we thank? Baby Ruth, for coming down the mountain occasionally to publish the show, then racing back up, but pretty soon she'll come down and live with us. Dave Angel doing everything now. He's now doing commercials on the show, doing a fabulous job. T-Bone Anderson, just trying to do everything that he possibly can to guide TPP to another victory. Marlene, she's checking everything out. She is, what is she doing here? She's actually sitting, and sorry folks, I stretched back too much on that one. She's trying to bring everything in. She's Shazamming left, right, and in between. She is trying to really help out with the show. She calls it her show now. And any of the other listeners that we have, Shelly, because it's going to be her show. Chrissy, because she's Shelly's mom. We're going to thank Corey Holtz for the Internet Radio Man. We have sold a few. Please take your $25 and go to RadioWilder.com and give it to the kiddies, please. That would be great if you don't mind. Help the kids out. We have Marv De Leon. We have Ruben, Jennifer, Renee, and who am I leaving out? I know I'm leaving out. Howard Seal, sound engineer extraordinary. I bragged about him. Alex Pinello and his HDV mixer. So on that note, let's look at what we got left. We have 4. We're going to go back, and I could sing this to you if you'd like. We have 2 songs from 1960. This one is Sweet Nothings, Brenda Lee. Sweet Nothings. This is off the Rock and Roll Graffiti. Little Bove Library, disc 28. Then the Bomb Pops. That's B-O-M-B Pops. Death in Venice Beach. That's a brand new tune, 2020, in the Doghouse. And then those of us in El Paso, our hero, the greatest rock and roller ever to come out of El Paso, killed, his life shortened in 65, I think it was, or 66. Bobby Fuller, Gotta Have a Little Love's Made a Fool of You. And then one of my all favorite guys is when he does singles or in his band, Greg Allman. So again, hopefully you can feel how much we appreciate it and what a good time we have out here, because we really do. And it's because we have somebody to listen to us and somebody to send us requests, somebody to ask us questions. So we very much appreciate it. So on that note, Dave, we can finish it off with 4. Acurará, so fareto, u camo frito.
Honey. All right. My baby whispers in my ear. Sweet nothing. He knows the things I like to hear. Sweet nothing. Things he wouldn't tell nobody else. Secret, baby, I keep them to myself. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. We walk along hand in hand. Sweet nothing. Yeah, we both understand. Sweet nothing. Sitting in class or trying to read my book. My baby, give me that special look. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. Daughter, that's enough for tonight. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing.
it's just life. Wanna go back to what it was we had. Put the caddies out of the bag. Wipe your dirty paws before you come inside. I'm at a loss. In the doghouse, she don't know won't hurt. In the doghouse, digging in the dirt. If you lie down, you'll rise up with fleas. What's the view like from down on your knees? In the doghouse, digging in the dirt. Can't find my home within these walls. Out onto the streets at night I crawl. Try to reach me, cause even if you did get dead when I'm going off the grid. Wipe your dirty paws before you come inside. I'm at a loss. In the doghouse, she don't know won't hurt. In the doghouse, digging in the dirt. If you lie down, you rise up with fleas. What's the view like from down on your knees? In the doghouse. Whoa. What's the view like from down on your knees? In the doghouse, digging in that dirt.
Now, something you'll really like from Harry on our Flashback Friday edition on RadioWilderLive.com.
You know love makes a fool of you. You do anything that it wants you to. Love can make you feel so good when it goes like you think it should. Heart can make you cry at nights when your baby don't treat you right. When you're feeling sad and blue.
listening to our Flashback Friday edition 0013, the Request Edition. Now, put it on your listening calendar to be sure and join us next week for more Radio Wilder fun from Captain Dave and Harry. Don't miss it. Thanks for listening.
Take it from me.